So here we have the start of my so far fairly basic cryptocurrency mining rig. Currently have a couple cards that haven't made it to the actual rig itself because I'm waiting on some PCI Express risers, which apparently all come from China, so they take a little while. But so far I have the Sapphire 470 plugged in and roosting, just because it's the more efficient mining GPU at the moment that I have. It's actually the only one that I bought new. Everything else is secondhand as far as GPUs goes. We got a gigabyte wind force over here, 270. Has a fairly decent hash rate for most cryptos. And we got the MSI R9 270X, which I also got secondhand. As you can see, there's a little bit of dust. So I'll have these plugged in hopefully in the next week or two. Maybe do an update video. For sure be doing an update video on the case that I made thanks to a little advice from Zero Flash. It's a nice little shoe rack that has another level, I guess, when I turn into a professional miner. But for right now I just need that second level just to kind of store these guys, and then hopefully I'll have all three cards up on top just to mitigate the heat a little bit and keep it away from some of the other heavier heat producers. But just a simple 550 watt PSU there. It's not going to likely be enough to run all the cards, so I'll have to look at options before I have them all plugged in, but it works for now, just for the one. Definitely get away with two, but so far I'll be waiting on something a little better, probably secondhand like everything else. But I guess the only non-secondhand things, actually I guess it's a half and half right now. The RAM I bought new. We got I think I have, yeah, it's 4 gigs, so it's two 2 gig sticks, and then just a simple Celeron 2.8 gigahertz processor. Nothing special because I'm not really into the CPU mining right now. Probably won't get into that, but yeah, everything seems to be running well. I got the card tuned at I think 65, 68 I guess for the temp limit. So I'm keeping it low until I dive a little deeper into how to properly adjust voltage and temperature and possibly overclocking. Definitely likely be overclocking the wind force, just because I've heard it mitigates heat well. The copper tubing and some of the other components that keep it cool and keep it efficient while it's running past its stock settings. Got the BioStar TB85 motherboard here, which was I think a great option. It's got 6 PCI Express slots, so it's going to be good to get as many GPUs as I can on this single board. I'm running the Claymore miner here. Currently mining Monero, so I'm just working on that. It's to my knowledge a little easier of an algorithm right now, because it's just not as popular, I guess, as like Bitcoin and your Ethereum and whatnot, which are a little harder to solve, and I just probably won't get anywhere with running one GPU. Maybe even all three probably wouldn't be worth it for me at this point. More of an ASICs route, I think, which could happen in the future, but I think I'm going to stick to GPUs just because I like the hobby-esque aspect of the GPU mining. So yeah, other than that, pretty straightforward. Give you a further update in the future with hopefully these guys going, and potentially another case to kind of clean things up a little bit. Hopefully another PSU too. All right. see y'all later.